There's a fairly common case in data quality where you get a feed from a upstream system in a file or into your database table, maybe per day, and there's a distribution inside of the file. So in this case, if it was credit agencies, we might get loan data from Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, but we might get a different amount of data per each one. So sort of the volume from each of the sources in that column. So here I've loaded this data into OWL, and I'm going to click run. And as this runs, I'm going to jump over to the profile page and look at the 4 columns that we just saw: credit score, date of birth, ID. And if I drill into the source system, what I'm going to see is that I get the most data from Equifax, second most from TransUnion, and then the third from Experian. And this is the shape of the distribution of the values. OWL is going to track this in its unique range rule. So it's already starting to put that in place. But there's 2 other things I could do. I could add a valid values, an in clause in this case, of Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, so that if I do not see one of these one day, I would have a rule that alerts me. Or I could add a rule that tracks to the distribution, sort of the shape of this data that says, but if Equifax, being the majority provider of loan data, were to drop down in my feed, that would also be a change or something interesting to me. Thanks.